Take 3. I can't even get one person in the live. Let's see how it goes. YouTube's really fucking with the algorithm today, guys. Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you stopping in. Please double tap that screen. Make sure the thumbs up button is lit up. Go check out the channel. Sub to the channel. This is Daniel with Papa's Pew Pews. Welcome into the chat. Appreciate you stopping in. Please double tap that screen. Make sure that thumbs up button is lit up. Help us beat the algorithm. How do you do that? By dropping comments and liking the live stream. Simple task. Doesn't cost you a dime, free of charge. You like firearms content? As soon as people start to pile in here, guys, we'll start the chat. Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Nah, yeah, I'm still running tests, Xavier. I can't get shit in here, man. I'm about done. Period. I've ran 4 lives and can't get more than 3 people. Don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, do that, bro. At this point, I don't know what to tell anybody. I mean, I can't even get fucking 200 views. I can't even get 20 views. I don't know what it's done. I don't know what it's done to my shit. I don't know how to fix it. Other than take a breather, take a break for a week or so, and come back. I mean, I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do to fix the YouTube algorithm. Other than just abandon the fucking shit and say to hell with it. At this point, that's what I'm thinking about doing. Nah, wouldn't nobody miss me, man. I'm a nobody from a small town in South Georgia, bro. Yeah, I got you, man. It is BS because I've done nothing wrong. I've gotten no strikes, no copyrights. I followed all the fucking rules, but the people who follow the fucking rules are the ones that get shit on. The ones that go get all this goddamn AI tech and all this shit, they keep growing. Makes no motherfucking sense. Yeah, I know, Xavier. I just don't get it, bro. Um, I just don't get what it's doing, how it's doing it. And some people, as soon as they start their live, pop to 200. Boom, right off rip. Most of us don't get shit. Go live and talk to an empty fucking screen. At least if somebody was commenting, it'd be alright. But shit, I couldn't get nobody in the first 3. I sent this bitch to the Philippines. Yeah, I ain't doing no promo, bro. I wasn't having to do none of that to get 4 and 600 people in here. I wasn't having to do nothing. I wasn't having to cut nothing, none of that shit. So why change it now? But I could try it. I'm just not gonna do it today. I'll do it another day. After this live, I'm done. I'm gonna take a break. Try it again tomorrow morning. Sir Blythe, what's up, bro? It ain't going very good, man. You see how many people's in the fucking room? It sucks. YouTube's fucking with Papa hard. Maybe if I do touch the guns and get a strike and get a 1 week sanction, maybe when I come back we'd be alright. What's up, Captain White? I'm slower than Trump arguing with the. Oh shit, Captain White. I'm just chilling, bro. Pissed off at YouTube. Yeah, maybe if I just go ahead and do a fucking. Yeah, they're being dicks, man. 5 people in the chat. Double tap them screens. Drop some comments. Um, Maybe if I do touch the guns and get a fucking strike, get put off for a week, when I come back, maybe I'd have some fucking people watching again. Fucking YouTube. I tried that, bro. Doesn't work. I started as a budget gun channel. I'm gonna end as a budget gun channel. It's not the people, bro. It's the actual algorithm. Yeah, you was cruising through the shorts and it popped up. That's what I'm saying. It's not notifying anybody that I'm on. Um, it's literally got me just silenced. And like I said, if I had strikes, if I had shit against me, I could understand that. But I've done nothing. Yeah, there's nothing on the shorts that you watch either. That's the another thing. Even my personal, stuff that I watch, I have to search for y'all to find y'all. Nobody on my friends list is on my feed for some reason. I mean, what you got to talk about somebody dying to get views? That's bullshit. I'm not riding a dead man's coattails just to get fucking views. I'm not going to current affairs and politics and talking politics. I wasn't a politics channel. I was a gun channel. I mean, yeah, Paul's not on your feed either. That's what I'm saying. I had to find Paul's a while ago. I had to scroll down like 5 or 6 times to find his live. I didn't even know he was live. Is he still live, Xavier? But I do appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Mr. Gould, what is up? Appreciate it, Mr. Gould. Hey, comment so I can comment back, so I can sub back to you. It's easier to find you. I've seen a lot of your content and just make sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Yeah, he's still live. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I was just running some tests, seeing what the fuck was going on because, like I said, I went from 20,000 views to nothing. I mean, y'all see, there's 6 people in the room. Oh, you made a new post about the sword? Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm just chilling, man. Had that class today. Learned a lot more today, man. It's crazy. I was against it. I'm 50 years old. I raised a stepson and $3. And then when my daughter screwed up, they put just 3 grandkids in with me. And when they started telling me I had to do classes twice a week, I was like, why the hell do I need classes to learn how to raise kids? I've done raise kids. But you know what? On the flip side of this now, I'm learning a lot about, especially when dealing with kids with trauma, dealing with kids with abuse, how their brains operate, how they shut down, how they're not as receptive to you, even though you're a family member. Even though I raised the 2 girls, because of what happened to them and their mom, they lost all their trust. So now that dictates how they behave and how they operate. Now, it's shitty. You gotta watch videos of kids with black eyes and busted lips that's been abused by these monsters. We have to watch shit like that because if they have to place them kids in your home, they don't want you to have a reflex when you see them. They don't want you to have that oh my god moment. They don't want you to have that gasp when you see bruised up kids and bloodied up kids. They want you to be hard to that. And anybody human, you're gonna see something like that and you're gonna be like, you're gonna react to it. I don't care how much videos you show or what you show. If you're any kind of human at all, to see that, that's like when I got the contract to transport for the battered women's shelter. They made us watch the same kind of videos. But some of them women in the state that we saw them in would make you want to go. It makes you want to go catch a charge. Makes you want to go grab the person and do something to them. I mean, it's that kind of thing. But these training courses ain't no joke, bro. They got some tear jerk minutes, and then there's some minutes you laugh and cut up. But it was funny. I'm so used to dealing with YouTube, and I was talking about it this morning. First damn thing I done when I got wrapped up in the comments on the Zoom call, I told them to like and subscribe. I was like, holy shit. So used to playing on YouTube when I got on the actual Zoom call, I told the fuckers to like and subscribe. Yeah, bro, I couldn't do it. My hats off to you, bro. I could not do it, Mister Cool. I'm telling you. When I worked in the battered women's shelter, there was plenty of times that they had, man. If I could have got my hands on them dudes, I'd have been in prison. Same as my grandbaby's dad. Um, my grandkids, when they came home to me, would go under the table and eat their food like dogs. They were locked in dog kennels. And to know that if he wasn't in India, if I could get my hands on him, I'd be in prison. I mean, I really would. Um, to see kids done that way, to know when I walk up to them to give them a hug, their little brain is processing a man walking up to them, so they automatically flinch like I'm going to hit them. I've never touched them kids, but their dad did. And I'm a man, and I walk down to the way I walk. Sometimes I have to watch how I do. That's why these classes are helping. They're teaching you how to approach them kind of kids and how to regain their trust. But to see and hear this stuff, man, shoo. Where's monsters? Never look how. Nope, they don't. They don't. Most of them are cowards. They do it to them kind of people because they couldn't do it to like one of us. That's where they get their power from. They seek the vulnerable. Yeah, it is, sir. It's really sad. Um, and like I said, today was an emotional day because of the videos that we watched. Actually touched on what I deal with my grandkids. The section we were at, and then we went into having empathy for the parents. I'm sorry, even though it's my daughter, I have no empathy, and I can't find empathy because she's had to be a mother twice. I've raised all the kids. She's had to be a mother twice in her life. First time she moved out of my house with her first husband and got the kids abused. They came back to me. She left me again to run off with this boy she's with now and got strung out on dope, and the kids got taken by defects. So she's had to be a mother twice. First time she got them abused, second time she got them taken by defects. So she's only had to be a mother twice in her life, but yet they want me to find empathy for her and want to do a reunite, where the kids eventually go home to her. No, bro, I don't trust her. Them kids need stability. They need somebody to know that they're going to be loved and taken care of and protected. They don't need their heads fucked up. But in Georgia alone, there's 283,000 kids in the system right now. And a major caseload full of people and nobody to work the caseload. Because the stories are just like what I'm telling you, and most people can't last more than a month before they quit and go find another job. There's very few homes to put these kids in. Um, it's a messed up situation. But I do enjoy having them with me. Knowing they're safe. Being 50, starting over with a 1 year old though, it has its challenges. A 1 year old, a 3 year old, and a 5 year old. That's what I got. So it has its challenges. It has its days. And for the first 6 months, all I had was you guys. I had the kids 24/7. My wife worked, so while she was at work, I had them. And then when she came home, I still had them. So I had no break. Well, they finally got me daycare, and the oldest is in school. So at least I get this little bit of time during the day to take a break, take a breather. So you guys are who I go to. You guys are my go-to. I don't know if the comments have locked up. Somebody could drop a comment real quick. Just let me see it. It's still working. Not, I'll reset the chat. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, they young, bro. They young. The 3 year old and the 5 year old is the one who went through the most of the stuff. Uh, the 3 year old and 5 year old, their daddy was Punjabi Indian, and he was real abusive. And like I said, when they first got back to me, they would crawl under the table for safety, and they would eat their food out of a plate like a dog. And like I said, that's just um, when we had the therapist come in, they can only talk to the 5 year old because she's the only one old enough. And she took a broom and held it upside down and says, "You want me to show you how my daddy hit me?" And she went to hitting the broom on the floor. Yeah, you can't go live unless you have 50 subs. You only have 5. Holy shit, Xavier, we got to get you some subs. Everybody sub to Xavier real quick. Yeah, you gotta have 50, bro. And if that's not that hard to get, next time you're on like J Dogs or mine or anybody's live that has some people, have them shout you out, bro, and people will sub to you. It's easy to get to 50. That's not hard to do, bro. Like Desert Armory, somebody who's got good count, good people in there, they'll sub to you. Yeah, I do them late hours too, because that's normally the time I wake up. Xavier is around 2:30 in the morning, and I'll start doing them again. I wasn't doing them because J Dog was doing them at that time, so I backed off. Um, but hell, I don't even know when to go live anymore. Really don't. Nine folks in the chat. I appreciate it though. Everybody who stops in, you're up 4 to 11. Yeah. See, I'm up crazy hours, man. I don't sleep right. I never. I mean, for years I was a taxi cab driver, and I always worked graveyard shift. So I've always been an early to bed, early to rise person. So by 6:30 in the evening Eastern time, which is where I'm at, by 6:30 in the evening, I'm out. I'm up by 2 a.m. That's why a lot of times in my afternoon lives, I start my live about 4ish, 4:45. By 5:30, my grandbaby's coming in here waiting to go to bed. She goes to bed early. She gets up early, and I'm still working on getting her to sleep in her room. But because of her trauma, she don't like to sleep alone, so she comes in here and crawls in bed with Papa. Yeah, we're working on that. We try to respect everybody's live. That way, no two people's live at the same time. What's up, Everyday Carrie? What's up, Clipsters? Raging Bullets, what is up? We only went live that once just to see how it is. I don't know what to tell you on lives right now, bro. I really don't. I really don't know what to tell you on lives right now. So this Daniel, J Dog's at work. J Dog's at work. Make sure everyone hit that like button. Yes, sir. Everyday carry. Pin your message if I can't. There we go. I gotta be careful, bro. Everyday carry. I'm in that Zoom training for family and children's services. And I was just talking about it this morning. I'm so used to dealing with YouTube. I was in that damn Zoom class today and told them to like and subscribe. Nah, you good, Clipsters? You good? A kid has your name unless you. A kid has your name unless you're a kid. Mm. That's from 10 years ago. LOL. Yeah, I did. I told them to like and subscribe in the middle of the damn Zoom meeting. I said, holy shit, I'm on YouTube too much. And then, when they go to talking, and they're asking what everybody's hobbies are, my dumb ass, first thing I says, oh, I'm a gun guy. I do guns. I told them to like and subscribe, bro, for real. I was caught up in the moment, bro. I was talking, and before I knew it, I said, hit that like and subscribe. They were like, huh? I'm like, never mind. But hell, I probably have more views on the Zoom call than I have YouTube all week. They all laughed. They knew what was up, man. Most of them knew what was up. Because the way they do it's weird. You know, I always thought Zoom was just a few people, but no, they've got like 17 hosts because it's state of Georgia, it's Department of Family Children. They've got like 17 hosts, and each host has so many in their live. So I mean, in their live list. There I go again in their Zoom, and it connects somehow. So everybody's in this one big ass chat room. But that's the freaking state of Georgia that I just told to like and subscribe. But we got one lady. She's over in California, but she's a doctor, so she's over in California working, but she's in the state of Georgia trying to adopt her nephew or something. Um, but she's a trip. But I could tell you when I told her my hobby was guns, the whole room went silent. Nobody said a word. I was like, oop, that's kind of awkward. I guess all of them's anti-gun. No shit, Raging. How are they saying you're AI? I should have dropped my YouTube. Maybe I should have, bro. Maybe I'd have got more freaking views on YouTube. Hell no, I don't want them seeing my YouTube. They in my house enough, bro. I don't want state of Georgia any more than what I got them. And they fix to be in my house even more? No way. That's what I don't understand. I feel like I'm the one being punished. I'm the one always having to do drug tests. I'm the one always having to do fingerprints, background checks, have somebody in my house twice a month doing a house inspection. Um, my daughter, she's out running the roads doing what she wants. Be right back. All right, Xavier. As fuck that they reported that you were AI. Oh, that's like parole. It does, bro. I can't have no alcohol in my system. Can't have THC in my system. I can barely have the prescriptions that's prescribed to me in my system. They bitched about that, but had no choice because I got doctors that have been giving it to me for 15 years. But, and I'm not the one who messed up. My daughter's the one that lost the kids. Oh, they don't play, bro. My grandkids are no longer considered to be my grandkids. They're considered placements. I can't post any pictures of them. Um, I can't take them nowhere without getting prior consent. It's a crazy system, bro. And I've been doing this since October 2nd last year. But see, we went 6 months without seeing anybody. Nobody came to the house. They came around, and it's coming up court date again. So they got to look like they've done their job. So we got 6 months worth of paperwork, background checks, and all this shit that they got to rush and get done. Can't stay long. Okay, bro. Dropping like that. type shit. Dropping that like. Jade, are you at work or are you headed to work? Go make that money, brother. Make that bread. About to leave. Yes, sir. Enjoy your night, man. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I'll catch you on your live tonight if you go live. All right, folks. I ain't got nobody in this chat. I'll holler at y'all later. Oh, it's good, man. I like it. I'll holler at you in a minute, Xavier.